single day of my life is hard. Because every day I feel like I'm dying.
So my whole outlook's changed. I know for sure I never want to be the person I used to be.
That wasn't bad, was it?
Oh, Lord, please don't let them kill me.
Hold a hand.
Hit me, Daddy, hit me. No!
Your health is going to start to decline rapidly at that point. So this is your chance to change that if you want. So your new facility is going to be your last chance. If you panic, it's only going to make your situation worse if you start to hyperventilate.
And ever since I lost him, there's been this emptiness and depression in me that's never gone away.
Number 10, James L.B. Bonner. James Bonner was a part of My 600 Pound Life Season 6, just like Lisa Fleming, and fans wondered what happened to him after his reality stint. He appeared on the show because he wanted to make significant changes to his life.
LB,
What?
come on ride to the grocery store with me.
Dragging my life down to where I'm at now. I'm almost 30 years old living in my parents' garage. Barely doing anything leaves me breathing like I just got done running a 5K.
His weight gain was getting out of control, and he knew that he needed professional assistance to improve his health. James was able to get help from Dr. Now. In 2013, before he filmed My 600 Pound Life, James was involved in a serious car accident, and he sadly lost his leg as a result. This was a traumatic experience for him, as it would be for anyone. After that awful incident, James turned to food and alcohol for solace and began to gain weight over the years. As he was overindulging, he eventually weighed 650 pounds. At that point, he decided to get help from Dr. Now in order to better manage his health. He left the series after slimming down dramatically to 316 pounds, but unfortunately, his life took a tragic turn. In 2018, James was found in a park lifeless, where it was reported that he had taken his own life at the age of 30. News broke out in 2020 that Bonner's family were allegedly suing the show. They wanted to take legal action against the show's production team for what they believed to be the production company's role in James's demise. Sarcasm broke the news at the time that the lawsuit filed by the family alleged gross negligence on production company Megalomedia, claiming that the company backed out on promises to LB, pressured him into filming when he was unprepared, and failed to provide him with mental health care even after he had begun to exhibit concerning signs. While James's demise may have come to a surprise to some, the My 600 Pound Life lawsuit states that he had been distressed for several months leading up to his demise, even reaching out to one of the show's production assistants via text on more than one occasion. "I'm a folked up wreck right now," one of the texts he allegedly sent read. In others, James revealed, "I'm not in a good place right now. It's dark and I had a breakdown." The family claims the production assistant allegedly advised James to fake it till you make it. Other allegations made in the lawsuit include claims that Megalomedia reportedly demanded that James shave his beard and that they refused to let him move to Texas to get a job without an approved filming schedule. After James did eventually move, the production company allegedly forced him to return home to South Carolina, unpack and then repack, as producers weren't able to film the initial move. The lawsuit filed by James's family also stated that he was only offered one therapy session, with extra sessions to come only on an indeterminate as-needed basis. The production company also reportedly didn't pay for all the charges associated with James's weight loss surgery, even though they had promised to do so. This resulted in bill collectors harassing James for payment and impairing his credit. As of this point, the combination of stress and James's weight loss began to impact his health in a negative way, and the family wanted justice for how it ended in James taking his own life.
So my whole outlook's changed. I know for sure I never want to be the person I used to be.
Good work, because you're doing great.
I will. When it comes to food or alcohol again, I never want to fall back into that.
Number 9, Destiny Lachey. Destiny Lachey, the first transgender star on My 600 Pound Life in its 7th season, pioneered a new conversation about the intersections of identity, weight, and mental health in 2019. When Destiny began their transformational journey at 27 years old, their physical and emotional weight bore heavily on them. Tipping the scales at 668.5 pounds, they reached out to renowned bariatric surgeon Dr. Now for professional guidance and intervention.
I decided, hey, I look like a woman. Maybe I should try on wigs.
It's hard to describe how much I miss him. He was one of the kindest, and I don't see any of my family and friends unless they come to see me.
And so one day I tried on certain wigs and makeup, and I was like, oh, I'm so beautiful.
And ever since I lost him, there's been this emptiness and depression in me that's never gone away.
Destiny was the first transgender person to be chronicled on My 600-Pound Life.
Destiny's journey wasn't just about achieving physical transformation, but also mental healing. They had been courageously vocal about their mental health struggles, dealing with feelings of rejection and isolation, having come out as gay and later transgender, which brought forth a wave of challenges. These struggles took a severe toll, leading them to contemplate taking their own life, adding another layer of complexity to their journey. Amidst their personal strife, Destiny experienced an unthinkable tragedy when their brother Anthony perished in their arms from an aneurysm brought about by a blood clot following a minor surgery. This heartbreaking incident profoundly impacted Destiny, deepening their struggle with depression and further solidifying their need for comprehensive health support. In order to cope with their overwhelming mental health issues, Destiny took a hiatus from their weight loss journey, checking into a mental facility. Only after clinicians were confident that they posed no self-harm did they return to their weight loss program. Even then, Destiny openly admitted that the pain never fully receded, demonstrating the resiliency of their spirit amid such daunting adversity. Destiny's determination to overcome their mental health challenges was evident when they started attending therapy sessions at Dr. Now's suggestion. This step towards recovery, combined with their continued weight loss efforts, led Dr. Now to approve Destiny for a gastric sleeve procedure, setting them on a promising path toward healthier living. By the end of their My 600-Pound Life episode, Destiny had remarkably lost 229 pounds, shrinking to 440 pounds, and their journey didn't stop there. They continued shedding pounds post-show, further proving their resilient spirit. However, an unfortunate twist took place in 2022 when Destiny tragically passed away. Their last Instagram post on January 2022 depicted their incredible weight loss journey, showing them confidently wearing a dress. They captioned the inspiring photographs with "gracefully broken." News sources reported that they had lost over 500 pounds since their appearance on the show, a testament to their dedication and effort towards reclaiming their health. Their brother, Wayne Compton, revealed the devastating news of Destiny's passing on Facebook in February 2022 at the age of 30. The official cause of their demise wasn't provided. Still, Wayne's poignant statement hinted that the lingering shadows of Destiny's mental health struggles might have played a role. Destiny's story, albeit fraught with adversity, left an indelible impression on My 600-Pound Life viewers. They were seen as a beacon of resilience, embodying an unyielding spirit in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. Destiny's courage in living their truth and relentlessly pursuing their health goals despite enormous challenges will forever be a part of their enduring legacy.
Every single day of my life is hard because every day I feel like I'm dying. And food is the only thing I have to turn to do that. I can feel it killing me. At this rate,
I give myself a couple months.
and that's not the future I should be facing. I know I've used food to try to deal with that. I just miss him so much.
Your health is going to start to decline rapidly at that point. So this is your chance to change that if you want.
Number 8, Gina Crazley. Fans have always been curious about what happens to My 600-Pound Life cast members like Gina Crazley when their stints on the popular series comes to an end, and there are a lot of facts to share about Gina. Gina appeared on My 600-Pound Life Season 8 in January 2020 during Episode 5. She shared that she became addicted to food while she lived with her abusive father even after her mother divorced him. Eating was definitely a major source of solace, and it was Gina's coping mechanism as she lived with harm, depression, and anxiety. She shared that by the time she graduated from high school, she was about 450 pounds. Her weight rose to 500 pounds by the age of 19.
Marriage that I want because of the weight that she's at.
Eating, it makes me feel good, it makes me feel safe, it makes me feel happy.
Agree because I feel like she's given up completely.
And I'll get your bucket and get that ready for you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's to get your clothes and your towel, and then you're all set to get washed up, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Help me get powdered and get dressed.
Yes.
Weight loss became a goal for the future My 600 Pound Life star, with Gina revealing that she felt guilty about how her weight affected her wife and her marriage. She couldn't move easily, which meant that Gina's spouse had to take care of her needs. This put a strain on their relationship. Gina weighed in at about 607 pounds, and to qualify for bariatric surgery, she needed to slim down on her own. The New Jersey resident struggled with shedding weight and even had her surgery canceled due to that issue. However, she was given several chances to change her body, and she did end up losing significant amount of weight. Unfortunately, she also lost her life at the age of 30. According to her obituary, Gina Creasley passed away on August 1st, 2021, surrounded by her loving family in Tuckerton, New Jersey.
Toward getting healthy today. But we can't move ahead with surgery if she's still gaining weight. So a bit ago, I was hopeful it was a sign that she was finally starting to turn things around.
It's to get your clothes and your towel, and then you're all set to get washed up, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just really mad at myself right now because I've been working so hard. Help me get powdered and get dressed.
Yes.
While her cause of demise wasn't revealed, Gina shared on her YouTube channel that she was suffering from cellulitis and had been in the hospital. The CDC defines cellulitis as a common bacterial skin infection that causes redness, swelling, and pain in the infected area of the skin. If untreated, it can spread and cause serious health problems. When she was finally able to make it to the hospital, Gina was severely dehydrated. She said the doctors were able to get the infection under control with the help of antibiotics, and her heart wasn't affected. Gina also mentioned suffering from anxiety, which would often increase her heart rate. In a separate video, Gina was home and discussed still not being able to walk and not having any feeling in her hands. Despite her health issues, Gina was in good spirits and mentioned the fact that she recently got a cutie patootie fish named Bubbles. "I've been trying to stay positive and not dwell on the negativity," she said. It isn't clear if her mystery illness contributed to her passing. Gina's life wasn't defined by her health issues or her time on My 600 Pound Life. She loved to dance, something she did with great gusto as a kid. She and her sister would often make up dances with the children in their neighborhood. This passion continued into adulthood, where she started the dancing has no size limit trend on TikTok. In fact, Gina wanted to open up her own dance studio for special needs children. It's a shame that never came to fruition. One of the last videos Gina posted on her YouTube channel was an unboxing video. She and her friend did a box swap, and Gina was showing off her gifts. There was one in particular she lingered on a bit longer. The heart-shaped keychain features 2 butterflies and the words, "Always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you think, more beautiful than you imagine, and loved more than you know."
Well, that's normal to be nervous because you're going to surgery, you're not going to picnic.
Right, that's true.
Okay. I guess I'm moving in the right direction. But you showed me today that you're not sticking with it like you need.
I'm just really mad at myself right now because I've been working so hard.
Or getting weight loss surgery from me. You got it?
I got it. I understand.
Number 7, Khaleesa McMillan. My 600 Pound Life gives viewers an inside look at the difficult lives of patients who are morbidly obese, but most stories aren't as heartbreaking as Khaleesa McMillan's. After starring in her My 600 Pound Life Season 8 episode, Khaleesa's health took a turn for the worse. She wound up passing away in 2020 after some severe complications, much to the heartbreak of her family. While Kalisa's story is atypical for the show, it's a common experience for those who undergo bariatric surgery when their bodies aren't prepared to handle the strain of such a serious procedure. Kalisa had already suffered from heart complications by the time she sought help from Dr. Now, and although he was hesitant, it was clear that if he was going to help Kalisa, she was going to need it right away. Without the standard practice of the patient losing weight through diet and exercise prior to their weight loss surgery being approved, Kalisa was taken into surgery quickly and without much preparation. After a lifetime of emotional eating and some tragedy in her past, Kalisa was ill-equipped to handle the mental and physical toll that bariatric surgery took on her body. While Kalisa was right to consult Dr. Now and seek help, she was far too weak to handle surgery after suffering a heart attack. Though her doctors were aware, the risks of not performing surgery were far greater than performing it, as Kalisa was in poor health at nearly 600 pounds. After her surgery, Kalisa, much like other My 600 Pound Life stars who have passed, suffered from severe complications that caused her to be placed in a medically induced coma and a ventilator. She began recovering from the issues, but ultimately, the complications were too severe and caused further damage to her body, which led to her untimely demise in September 2020. The mother of four and her family knew the risks of undergoing surgery without being properly prepared, especially in her fragile state. Still, Kalisa was hopeful that having weight loss surgery would help change her life after some incredibly tough times and long-term health issues. To have things go so irrevocably wrong for My 600 Pound Life's Kalisa, knowing that she did try to lose weight and put herself in a better situation, is heartbreaking on its own. Additionally, she passed away due to complications from the surgery she was hoping would help kickstart her health, which just makes her story all the more tragic. My 600 Pound Life can be inspirational to viewers who see parts of themselves in the patients featured on the show, though it can also prove to be difficult to watch when things get rough for the patient. Whether it's health scares that ultimately lead to a recovery or an untimely passing like Kalisa's that break the hearts of many, the stories shown on screen can be really tough to stomach. But understanding that even the most heartbreaking stories can help others to change makes the show worth watching. Number 6. James King. In 2017, My 600 Pound Life Season 5 viewers met James King, who was one of the heaviest cast members to ever appear on the series.
So what's going on?
I've been having a lot of swelling.
Where? In your leg?
Legs all over.
A lot of weight again, and that's the problem.
Okay, then where's the swelling coming from?
Well, what I think...
Okay, I'm gonna prove it for you. Let's make a bet, okay? If she doesn't come visit you for your leg is swollen because you gained a lot of weight. So it's getting bigger and worse. And you two are delusional.
And it's time to discuss what happened to him after his episodes aired. He initially weighed 791 pounds and had a lot of trouble slimming down while he was on the show. Unfortunately, James was dismissed from the series after failing to follow weight loss program rules, and he continued to face many issues in his life. When he first began his weight loss journey on My 600 Pound Life, James was bedridden. With the help of My 600 Pound Life's Dr. Now, he hoped to regain control of his eating habits. He depended on his wife Lisa Razor King and his children.
Your weight is controlled by the food you take.
Well, she ain't giving me no food.
I think your weight has to do anything with your eating habit?
No, I don't.
So what do you think your weight...
Maybe swelling.
And you think it's all of this fluid? There's no fat in here? Come from thin air? James, your weight is related to what you eat.
His daughter even dropped out of school to look after her father. During his episodes, James had trouble identifying the source of his weight gain. When Dr. Now called Adult Protective Services on James's wife because he believed that she was sneaking food to James in the hospital, his stint on the weight loss show came to an end. On April 3rd, 2020, James King passed away at St. Thomas Midtown Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee at the age of 45. Fans were heartbroken that he was gone, and other My 600 Pound Life stars have also perished at young ages. A source revealed that James went into septic shock and experienced kidney failure.
Tolerate this, and the illusion that your eating has nothing to do with your weight is totally if you need that your weight gain is in magic or water. It's Lisa.
Doctor, now look.
Is that a deal?
No. She's my wife. I've been with her 20.
Telling the same thing and you believe the same thing.
Why don't you pay somebody to come watch me then?
No.
The insider stated that James passed away from kidney failure. He's been suffering, but now he is no longer in pain. The source also shared that James had actually lost over 300 pounds since viewers saw him on TV. Before his tragic passing, he was reportedly in a much better place in his life. He weighed about 500 pounds when he passed away. He would have been proud of himself, the insider remarked. Dr. Now believed that Lisa was enabling the My 600 Pound Life star in his food addiction and derailing his weight loss. Shortly after this incident, the respected bariatric surgeon had no choice but to dismiss James from the program and the show. After the series, James continued to live with health issues. In late 2017, James was in the ICU due to sepsis, cirrhosis, and kidney failure. In 2018, James was featured during a special My 600 Pound Life Where Are They Now episode. The special revealed that James had gained weight since filming the show, reaching 840 pounds. My 600 Pound Life has received criticism for its treatment of cast members, and its production company was recently involved in a lawsuit. The suit alleged that My 600 Pound Life caused emotional damage to its cast and purposely misrepresented their struggles. One former star even claimed that the producers of the show would force her to eat on camera to manufacture a storyline. Although the lawsuit against My 600 Pound Life was ultimately dropped, whether the series did help its stars is debatable to this point. James will be remembered for his efforts to make life better for himself and his family.
Let's see what happened. That gonna be hard for you?
Well, I want to know why he didn't lose the weight the last time.
I have no trapeze. I'm laying on a bed that's flat.
Look, I'm here to help you. You want to help
You don't
or not?
show it.
You're killing yourself and not bringing any food. But that's not reality. James, there is no miracle in it. I keep her 5 days away from you. See how much what you're going to lose.
Why are you blaming it on her?
Sure, there's no immediate issues. We will discharge you, and I wish you well, James.
Number 5. Kelly Mason. Kelly Mason was one of the fan favorites on My 600 Pound Life, and the fans are curious about her life on and off the show. Kelly appeared on My 600 Pound Life Season 7, Episode 13. She was from Greensboro, North Carolina, and weighed over 700 pounds at the time. The 41-year-old knew she needed help to overcome her eating addiction. In fact, Kelly was almost immobile by the time she decided to see Dr. Now. She revealed that when life felt like it was going downhill, she turned to food for comfort, and it got even worse as she continued eating. Kelly also told Dr. Now that before coming on My 600 Pound Life to lose weight, she had been in the hospital for shortness of breath and congestive heart failure. Dr. Now is not one to pamper feelings, and he made Kelly understand that she needed to lose weight and start losing it right away, or she might not survive. Kelly may have been one of the most hard-working people on My 600 Pound Life. A testament to this would be how well she lost weight and how she wasn't completely immobile at her peak weight of 725 pounds.
And you will try will be to get a sheet or a tarp under her to try and pull her out. We're right near the foot is stuck. Okay, let me go see over there what's going on with that. You panic. It's only going to make your situation worse if you start to hyperventilate.
Kelly got admitted into the program, adhered strictly to the regulations, and lost 220 pounds on her own. Luckily for Kelly, she was approved to have weight loss surgery. After the surgery, Kelly lost another 100 pounds, which brought her weight down to 383 pounds. Despite her best efforts, Kelly lost her life while her season of My 600 Pound Life was still airing. Kelly had several underlying issues such as type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, thyroid issues, a blood clot in her leg, a pulmonary embolism, and heart problems. She passed away a few days before her 42nd birthday in her sleep from cardiac arrest in February 2019. It was a sad day for My 600 Pound Life viewers, and even Dr. Now was affected by her passing. He noted that her demise wasn't a result of her relapsing to her previous eating habits, but from the damage that her weight had already done to her heart. Kelly is one of the 2 people who have perished while on the show.
Finished running our tests on her, and I'm even more concerned now than I originally was for her. Well, we finished running all our tests, and our biggest concern is your heart right now. So we're gonna keep you here to a PT facility that will help to get your stamina up even more.
Number 4, Sean Milliken. Sean Milliken's tale, as featured on My 600 Pound Life in 2016, serves as a poignant and cautionary tale about the dangerous consequences of unchecked obesity. When Sean first graced television screens, he was among the heaviest individuals to ever appear on the show, tipping the scales at over 900 pounds. His immense weight had severely limited his mobility to the point where standing for longer than 30 seconds presented a substantial challenge for him. Knowing that his current state threatened his life expectancy, Sean sought out the expertise of Dr. Now. The renowned bariatric surgeon is known for his work with patients struggling with severe obesity like Sean himself. Sean's weight gain journey began in high school following a debilitating leg injury. That injury left him confined to his bed, a situation that created a cycle of inactivity and subsequent weight gain. He found solace in food, with overindulgence becoming a coping mechanism for his physical and emotional pain.
Clearly at least 800 pounds from looks of it, and he has swelling of the entire left leg.
I can't go any further. Stop. I don't want an extreme pain.
What's the matter?
Everything. I'm not used to seeing.
Sean is throwing a little tantrum because he's uncomfortable in his wheelchair. So this scale goes only to 800 pounds. I need to know your true weight.
Complicating Sean's weight issues was a strained relationship with his father, which added further emotional distress. This tumultuous relationship, combined with the psychological confinement, made food a source of comfort and escape, exacerbating his unhealthy weight gain. However, the most devastating blow to Sean occurred a year after his debut on My 600 Pound Life with the shocking passing of his mother.
Just totally be taken care of from head to toe. You know, everything has to be done for him.
I help her clean up and do laundry and cook some meals and help give Sean a bath.
Help me with my leg. 3, 2,
1.
His mother's demise, a significant emotional setback, undoubtedly amplified his struggle to maintain his path to recovery. Despite these overwhelming obstacles, though, Sean showed admirable determination by losing an impressive 400 pounds under Dr. Now's guidance. This remarkable transformation demonstrated his willpower to change his lifestyle and health, standing as a testament to his resilience. Unfortunately, Sean's journey was cut tragically short when he passed away in February 2019 at the young age of 29. His father reported that his demise was due to complications from an infection, marking a sorrowful end to Sean's hard-fought battle against obesity. Sean Milliken's story serves as a stark reminder of the severe health risks associated with extreme obesity. His struggles with his weight and emotional health, as well as his untimely demise, underscore the importance of comprehensive care in managing obesity. Through his journey, Sean demonstrated both the harsh realities of living with severe obesity and the resilience needed to combat it. His life, albeit short-lived, left an indelible mark on viewers and offered a sobering perspective on the complexities of severe weight management.
But I'm trying to be his coach. So do your leg pumps?
Doing it every hour. I am bumping up reps.
I know, but what you're doing is not. There is an element in this process that I feel I'm responsible for.
It's too many.
Okay, do as many as you can tolerate.
Number 3, Lisa Fleming. After making an appearance on My 600 Pound Life Season 6, Lisa Fleming was able to partly achieve her dream of losing weight as she went on to lose over 200 pounds. However, her goal of living a healthier life wasn't realized. Lisa always struggled with her weight as a child and was looking forward to completely overcoming her weight issues as an adult. Her journey was as inspiring as it was harrowing. When Lisa made her My 600 Pound Life debut in February 2018, she weighed over 700 pounds. It took 7 paramedics to move Lisa, who was bedridden in her home in Texas. The bed she was laying in was the same bed her late mother had slept in while she battled with obesity as well. Lisa decided to turn her life around and give My 600 Pound Life's Dr. Now a chance at helping her achieve her health goals after she had found maggots in the folds of her skin.
Today, I'm making a journey to see Dr. Now. The paramedics have to reinforce the ramp they'll use to get me out of the house. Paramedics are coming to transport me in an ambulance for the 6-hour trip. I can't believe it's come to this.
1, 2, 3. Little bit. All right. Right there.
I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm not looking forward to having the paramedics. But at least I'm doing something about it before it's too late. Move me out of this bed. Lord, give me strength. Can you, get me dressed? I need to change it.
Lisa described this moment as a wake-up call and started her journey for a better life. Similar to the other stars of My 600 Pound Life, Lisa's unhealthy relationship with food stemmed from her childhood. She found it difficult to cope with her parents' divorce and had a strained relationship with her mother. However, Lisa didn't let her childhood trauma deter her, as her weight loss journey was one she took very seriously. She was able to lose 200 pounds after appearing on My 600 Pound Life. Unfortunately, Lisa wasn't able to achieve her weight loss goal as she lost her life a few months after seeking Dr. Now's help. The My 600 Pound Life alum's daughter, Danielle, shared the news of her mother's demise via her Facebook page. Although Lisa was able to successfully lose some weight, her body was slowly failing her. Eventually, she succumbed to various illnesses that she was already struggling with prior to making her My 600 Pound Life debut. On the day Lisa passed, Danielle sat by her mother's side, holding her hand and giving her as much support as she could. Danielle's heart-touching tribute to her mother revealed how much of an amazing person Lisa was, and that she will be dearly missed by all who knew and loved her. Lisa was able to kickstart her journey to a better life, but sadly wasn't able to achieve her full potential. Lisa's hunger to achieve her goal during her appearance on My 600 Pound Life will never be forgotten. Despite the tragic end to Lisa's life, she was able to inspire so many during her time on My 600 Pound Life.
My whole family is coming over to the house to say goodbye. The orange and green socks? Pull it up on my head, on my ankle. I feel the anxiety creeping up, which always makes me want to eat. Pull it. Thank you. It's real last minute. Can I have a little bowl of Fruit Loops? No, I'm not ready, but come on. I ain't gonna never be ready.
1, 2, 3.
Hello, Miss Fleming. We just gotta finish showing up this ramp and we'll get you on the way to Houston in no time.
That wasn't bad, was it?
Oh, Lord, please don't let them kill me.
Hold a hand.
Hit me, Daddy. Hit me. Hey, I'm ready, because guess what I know for a fact? I'm sick of this damn bed. I'm coming off the bed.
Okay. There you go. All right.
I told you my foolishness works.
Number 2, Robert Buechele. Robert Buechele appeared on My 600 Pound Life, and plenty of fans wonder what happened to him after a stint on the series was over. Many people watch the show to see triumphant successes, as some cast members get their lives back by losing weight. However, certain stories from the series don't have happy endings to them. The successes are more frequent than the tragedies, and some fans of the show aren't sure how Robert's story turned out. Although there are countless inspiring tales on My 600 Pound Life, some people featured on the show don't move on to happier and healthier lives. Bariatric surgery isn't without its risks, and cast member like Kalisa McMillan passed away due to complications from their operations. Others, like Kelly Mason and Sean Milliken, perished during their weight loss journeys due to heart attacks. Robert became the first cast member to pass away while he was filming the show. Robert's starting weight on My 600 Pound Life was 840 pounds, and he was able to shed hundreds of pounds during the process.
Let me bring it up. He just go back there. I can't get up. I can't get up. To go on much longer. And his window to do this before active again. Because he's getting to the point where his body is not going to be able as much as you can, as far as you can.
I will.
You've been in this bed for too long, okay? Happen. And I know Catherine doesn't want to see that happen.
He ended up losing a total of 340 pounds and qualified to get surgery to remove one of his lymphedema masses, according to the list. While the surgery was successful, Robert became addicted to painkillers afterward, and that negatively impacted his weight loss progress. Robert was able to film the show for 5 months before he passed away on November 15, 2017 at 41 years old. My 600 Pound Life viewers were devastated to learn about his passing during the end of the episode, which aired in 2018. After living with addiction, Robert had a heart attack that led to his tragic passing. Another important part of Robert's weight loss journey was his fiancée, Catherine Lemansky, who was always very supportive.
So your new facility is going to be your last chance.
Simple things that people take for granted on the menu for our dinner tonight.
Well, you had asked me the other day to get food.
Okay.
All right, you gonna be okay?
Yeah,
Sure?
yeah. I'm probably gonna take a nap. I'm really tired. So.
All right, make sure you put your... Anything else?
They're really good bread there. Italian bread.
The bread.
Please. Yeah.
Okay. How many, Rob?
If you don't start doing what you need there, then there is really nothing more we can do.
Catherine revealed that while she received an overwhelming amount of love from My 600 Pound Life fans, she was also trolled horribly on social media. Some cruel people harassed her and blamed her for Robert's demise. Number 1. Henry Foote. Henry Foote, a memorable cast member from the inaugural season of My 600 Pound Life, sparked curiosity among viewers about his journey after the cameras ceased filming. The series has documented a diverse outcome for its cast members. Some managed to reclaim their lives and become symbols of inspiration, while others grappled with the stringent weight loss protocols. Regrettably, Henry's journey took a drastic downward turn after his time on the show. In 2012, a year after Henry appeared on My 600 Pound Life, he was operating a shuttle bus in Houston, Texas. Unexpectedly, he experienced a medical episode that led him to lose control of the vehicle. In the ensuing chaos, the vehicle struck a pedestrian, resulting in a tragic fatality. 11 other passengers on the bus suffered various injuries, but there were no other fatalities. Fast forward to May 2013, a shocking development unfurled when Henry, who had become a fixture on the show, passed away at the age of 54. The circumstances surrounding his demise remain shrouded in mystery. The official cause of Henry's demise was never disclosed, leaving viewers in the dark about whether his demise was connected to the devastating accident a year prior or the rigors of his weight loss journey. Henry was 47 when he commenced his weight loss journey on My 600 Pound Life. The show followed his transformation over 7 years, documenting his profound struggle with obesity. Henry initially tipped the scales at a staggering 715 pounds. His motivation to shed pounds was to appear healthier at his high school reunion, signaling his desire to not only improve his physical health, but also rebuild his self-image. Henry's journey was riddled with terrifying moments, including a life-threatening incident during surgery when he flatlined. He candidly shared his near-death experience, recounting a vision of a light before returning to consciousness. Despite these frightening encounters, Henry demonstrated immense determination, eventually slimming down to 275 pounds. This feat was impressive considering his initial weight. At the time of his demise, he was married to Lycurgus Walker. Throughout his time on My 600 Pound Life, Henry confronted numerous emotional hurdles, such as the passing of his father and overwhelming feelings of shame and despair. His resilience and relentless optimism amidst these challenges were inspiring, offering viewers an intimate glimpse into the emotional roller coaster of weight loss journeys. His transformation resulted in a stunning 440-pound weight loss, illustrating the power of perseverance and determination. Henry's untimely demise was heartbreaking news to fans and viewers of the show. Still, his memory lives on, primarily for his extraordinary weight loss journey. His story serves as a poignant reminder of the immense physical and emotional trials individuals battling severe obesity face, and the importance of perseverance when confronting life's most significant challenges. Well guys, that about does it for this video, and we'll see you again next time.